first started making videos and putting them onto YouTube about 18 months ago. I've had this video in my mind ever since. I've never known how to make it. When I was growing up, I was always very outgoing, wanted to show off, liked being the centre of attention, and that carried on through my growing up years into my early 20s. I love going out, I love being at a party, I love making jokes, I love making people laugh. So it came to a head about 3 years ago when I was working with my job out on site. I used to travel a lot and I used to go around lots of different places. It got to lunchtime and I couldn't eat, and I felt so ill and tired that I had to abort the day. I went to the doctors who told me that I was coming to the end of bronchitis. So I put all my physical and mental feelings down to that. But then when I tried to go back to work again, I wasn't able to eat sometimes. Sometimes I'd feel sick, sometimes I'd have to go to the toilet a lot, and I couldn't understand why I was feeling like I was. I used to have these feelings of feeling sick. I felt ill. I used to pace around the room before doing stuff. I didn't want to go out the house, wasn't interested in doing anything. I was just completely different from how I used to be. I spoke to my manager at work, who was very helpful, very supportive. She suggested trying some counselling, which I'd never even considered and I didn't particularly want to do, but I didn't know where else to go. So I went to a local charity and had 6 sessions of counselling. I didn't enjoy it, and I told the counsellor every session. I'd committed to 6 sessions, so I finished them all and didn't really get anything out of it. Didn't get any further understanding of what was going on with myself, why things were happening, or even what it was. We just talked a lot of things about how I felt and what was going on. Nothing really changed. I refused to go out in the evenings or the weekends. We couldn't go out for meals because my feelings were so bad that I couldn't eat food outside of the house. And at that point I talked to my manager again, who told me about a work scheme where I could get another 6 sessions of counselling with a different counsellor. So I decided to give it another shot. This counselling was really good. I found it really helpful. We figured out that I was suffering from a form of anxiety. And that my feelings of not wanting to do anything were just because of anxiety. And after those 6 sessions I felt really good, very positive, very hopeful for the way forward. And at that point I decided that instead of sitting on the sofa at the weekend, we would try and do something, going out every weekend. The first weekend that we went out, we went to find a river and a waterfall, because I had found that the sound of running water, rain, waterfalls, etc. would help to calm me down. So over the next few months I took some photos on my phone. I started an Instagram account, posted those photos on Instagram, and then I had an idea to start videoing these outings so that we as a family would have memories of where we'd been, what we'd been doing. And that's why I began my YouTube page about 18 months ago. So over the years I've recorded a few clips of me talking to camera about how I felt when I'm feeling anxious, and I felt this really helped me to focus when I was about to go and do something, to try and draw the attention away from how I was actually feeling. Some of them are a bit raw and emotional, but it was a reflection at the time of how I was feeling.
And most of the times I don't understand why it comes. It always makes me feel a bit emotional because it feels like I'm not in control of myself. I've been very shouty at the kids this morning. Generally feeling very tired. Shakes, feeling tired, bit of a knot in the stomach. I've got the stomach, I've got the shakes and the tiredness. Full on shakes, very tired. My body feels like it weighs about 10 tonnes at the moment. I'm also very tired this evening from a day and a half's worth of emotional energy. It doesn't stop me doing them because I'm determined not to be so overcome by these things, that by my anxiety, that I can't do them. So I do them anyway, no matter how much it costs me in energy and emotional stress. I'll keep trying, and hopefully one day everything will be okay. Much rather be working at home today, but hiding at home is not going to help me, so off we go. Negative thoughts in my head, which is quite unusual nowadays. Normally quite positive just to get through things, but it's been quite difficult this morning. I've been having like a burning sensation in my chest this morning, which is a new symptom for me. I've also been really moody and very irritable. My poor kids have suffered most of that, even though they're not even really doing anything wrong. I am in full-on mode this morning, panicky, shaky, not looking forward to it. And I'm seriously asking myself why I keep doing this to myself. Would it not be easier just to stop doing these things? Because today I feel really fed up with it. But I imagine I'll keep going because that's the only way to get through it. And hopefully a solution will come soon, because I've had enough today. I'm all panicky and a bit shaky and feeling quite uneasy. Absolutely no idea why I've got a problem today. The irrationality of anxiety kicks in for no reason whatsoever. I am on a proper downer this morning. Have absolutely no idea why. Just crack on, eh? That's what we do. As you can see from those clips, there was an array of emotion and how I was feeling and the effects it was having on my body, etc. Now I'd love to be able to end this video by saying I'm completely free of all these things, but in reality I haven't found the right solution. I never really know when my anxiety is going to come. I don't really think about anything, so I can't say it's down to overthinking. And I can get any one or all of the symptoms all at the same time. I never really know what's going to happen. One thing I've been trying to do is, once I've decided I'm going to do something, I always try and go through with it. One of the massive side effects of my anxiety is that once I am back home, once the activity's finished that I've been anxious about, I'm absolutely shattered. I just wanted to sit down, make this video, because it's been a long time coming. I found that my best way to cope is that by just trying to keep doing stuff, something will one day click and I'll be back to the person I used to be. I love listening to water. Every night when I go to sleep, I listen to rain or waterfalls or something like that. And I find that really calming and really helpful. Anyways, I hope you found this video interesting, informative, and I'll catch you in the next video.